All right, you heard the woman. It's time for us to go home and get what I call the hell up out of here. But before we go, around the pepper, you know how we do it. 3 topics, rapid fire style, kind of, sort of, not really. Here to engage, enlighten, educate, and entertain. Ooh, I thought that break was going to kill me. The 4 E's in no particular order. With that being said, I'll go first. On this day in history back in 1924, a whole 100 years ago, all right? The New York Giants ripped the Boston Braves 22-1 at the Polo Grounds. Future Baseball Hall of Famer infielder Frankie Fritch goes 6 for 6 before grounding out.
Frankie Fritch.
Frankie Fritch. French fry, Frankie Fritch. Yeah, the Braves got destroyed on this day in history. Over to you, Scotty D.
I like the name Frankie Fritch. I don't like it as much as Milky Moss. Frankie Fritch. All right, so I was watching the Fox Boys on Sunday afternoon. The panel of the guys, the Jimmy Johnson and Howie Long and Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw must not have known that he was going to be on TV this week because he didn't get a haircut and he looked like he looked like the ragged old man who has given up. You know how everybody knows like a guy who gets to a certain point in his life where he totally gives up on his appearance, where he's willing to wear like gray sweatpants out everywhere he goes, and it lets his hair and fingernails go. That looked like Terry Bradshaw. Like, Terry, you're on Fox. You're on the national. Everybody's watching you. Get a haircut, Baldy Locks. Do better. Be live. Over to you.
Rocking that Junior Homestar kid.
Man.
Go ahead, Be Live.
Did you see that? Did you see how terrible he looked?
Looked bad.
Come on.
I got some. Fellas, I want to let you know real quick. This is one of those rare moments of time where I might have 3 heavy hitters.
Oh,
these all may qualify as third pepper points, but I'm gonna start.
3 heavy hitters.
3 heavy hitters when it comes to pepper.
Well, we must have had a burrito for lunch. Go
ahead. Well, it's been 2 weeks, but I'm gonna hit you with this one. Remember, I had a little rant about Deion Sanders and all the hype and all the talk and everything like that. And I'm like, you need to win games.
Yes.
Well, he took it a step further, where he's always trying to hype up his son and all this, that, and everything, and Shedeur this, Shedeur that, and he's a star and blah blah blah. Well, it's been reported that if Shedeur Sanders scores a touchdown at a home game in Colorado, that the band, Deion Sanders requested that the band not play the Colorado fight song. He actually wants the PA announcer to play Shedeur's rap single, Perfect Timing, after he scores a touchdown. And the Colorado band director is like, what the hell is going on here? So you want us not to play the Colorado fight song? You want to hear your son's rap single instead? Get what I call the hell up out of here. Stop it immediately, Deion. Come on, let's
I don't like that.
Bro.
I don't like that.
I don't like it at all. Eddie Cool. The ball.
I like that as much as who's the guy? Is Shedeur Sanders the guy who's doing the NFL Super Bowl halftime show now? I heard it. They're doing a rapper this year.
That's K. Dot. That's Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, okay.
And,
I get it.
Boy.
And no Lil Wayne in the city of New Orleans. But anyways,
yeah.
So where does this past week's Notre Dame loss to Northern Illinois rank as far as getting the most expensivest losses, the most expensivest defeats, or the most expensivest ass cutting?
Expensivest.
Yeah, expensivest.
That's definitely a new word.
Yeah, the most expensivest. Watching that 2 Chainz thing on YouTube. Well, let's just say Notre Dame paid Northern Illinois $1.4 million for an ass whipping. Ain't that something? Back in the day, I used to get my butt spanked for free. But nowadays, teams is paying other teams to come to their house, and you want some too, old man? What does the barber say, Scotty D?
Next.
Over to you.
Mike McCarthy, you should have let Aubrey kick the 71-yarder. Be Live, over to you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that so
I did
bad.
too.
Golly. My second pepper point, like I said, I'm coming in with the heavy hitters. Well, it has been announced that week 3 of college football, college game day, ESPN college game day is going to Columbia
Woo!
for the
Columbia.
LSU South Carolina game.
Coming down to our place.
Paul Feinbaum is not happy. He's like, what? Like, and he also attributes to the fact that South Carolina beat Kentucky because game day was going to go to Georgia versus Kentucky in Lexington. But since South Carolina came in and disrupted some things, they opted for LSU, South Carolina, and Coop fans are just going wild. Even though it should be Alabama traveling to Wisconsin, I think that's going to be a better game. LSU is going to beat South Carolina by 35 points. Eddie, cool. The ball.
Almost cussed. Over in the WNBA, Angel Reese's rookie season comes to an end as she hurts her wrist. According to ESPN, Angel Reese's sensational rookie campaign for the Chicago Skyheads ended because of a season-ending wrist injury suffered Friday night versus the Sparks. What a year, she posted on social media on Saturday. I never imagined that the last bucket of my rookie season would be a 3-ball. But maybe that was God saying that, hey, it's time for me to give a taste what they've been giving y'all and more of them in year 2. So you mean to tell me when she made it 3, the wrist said, plick up? That's a hell of a way to go out.
Her shot is so broken that she actually broke her wrist trying to shooting a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
And
she made it.
I know.
But
she made it, but
gotta drink more milk, kid. Scotty D, over to you.
Jaden Daniels scored his first touchdown in the NFL on Sunday, cutting the lead to 30-14 against the Buccaneers, and then danced in the end zone. Junior, maybe wait till you take a lead before you start doing an end zone dance. Just would rather see you do it that way. Be live, finish us up.
Joey Buckets, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I still have him as the rookie of the year. Third and final pepper point. Oh boy. I've talked about this ad nauseum when it comes to NFL quarterback contracts. Now to the tune of Dak Prescott getting $60 million a year for 4 years with $231 million guaranteed. But it all started at a place. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes got paid 4 years, $160 million. Since Daniel Jones has signed that contract, Daniel Jones has thrown 2 touchdowns and 8 interceptions and has been injured for the majority part of him signing that contract. What's more impressive about that is that in those 8 interceptions, 3 of them have gone to the house. So Daniel Jones has successfully, after signing that contract, thrown more touchdowns for the other team than he's done his own team since he signed that contract. Third and final pepper point. I'm out this. Golly.
That's bad. And in closing, do something nice for yourself. And if you can, do something nice for someone else. They'll greatly appreciate it now more than ever. Continue to be a blessing, not a burden. This has been another fine and wonderful episode of Your Favorite Sports Podcast. None other than the SportsBros Podcast. Be live. Take us home.
Yes, sir.
I thought he left.